Okay, so I thought I was recording all of this. I'll try to recreate it. But what's going on is these are all waiters. Right now I'm going to be showing you the so what's going on right now is this guy, this Android, is logged in at Dairy Delight, and this one's at Super Grill and East. So last night they were logged into Dairy Delight, and the tables are still logged into Dairy Delight. So they're supposed to be released if another customer, which do this guy as a customer, comes in and tries to select table number 8. That's at Dairy Delight Drive-In. New customers arrived. So this guy, even though he's selected Super Grill and East, is still getting notifications from Dairy Delight.
Hello, a customer is requesting your service.
So if this guy is still within the geofencing distance of Dairy Delight, so the tables weren't released because of that, and the device was powered off last night, restarted, and then went in as waiter, selected Super Grill and East. But I guess, so they're able to select multiple restaurants to get notifications from when they shouldn't be able to. So if they change, if the device selects a different restaurant, Super Grill and East, instead of Dairy Delight, the tables of Dairy Delight should be released since they are not registered as at Dairy Delight, although they are still, but they have selected Super Grill and East to get notifications from. So also, if another device, so this guy probably is Dairy Delight table number 8, yep. So if this guy tries to select table 8, tables in use, server please, and then a very small print at the top, are you still serving for table 8? The font should be different, arranged. The smallest, hardest to read font is what's saying the important message that are you still serving this table number 8, whereas the large font in the body of the notification says server please, not requesting service or table number 8 or are you still serving. But and then this happens too, where on Android devices it just bumps them out, and at other ones it completely closes the app after a while. But they still receive the notification. Like this guy's table number 2. Oh, no waiter, try again. Maybe I'm at, okay, that was a Super Grill and East. 2, continue. Okay. So it's getting the alert that it lost data, but it's also still allowing the notification. So that's another problem where if the device lost connection, the table should be released to allow someone else to select them. If they get this alert, they should not be able to get the notifications. But if they can get the notifications, they should not get the alert. So if the tables have not been released and the customer is allowed to send the notification, then you should not get the alert that your table's not receiving notifications. It should only get the alert that if a trigger event was to come across and the device lost data connection, I think you said after 10 seconds, the TTL, then, well, actually, if a trigger event comes across, then, and the device cannot receive notification, then it gets the alert sound and not the notification, and the tables are released. If the device can get the notification, then it should not get the alert in error that your tables are released and you're not getting notification. Okay. So another thing that's happening is, not sure if I can recreate this. It's not remembering the username and password a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. For both Apple and Android. Okay. So it is now, of course. I think it had to do when like devices were first turning on. This guy went directly into there. Okay. Of course, now that I'm doing it, it shows everybody's username and password remembered. Okay. So this iPhone 5 got a new battery upgrade this morning, and it does list. It didn't work before that. So let's go into these devices were at Dairy Delight last night because Super Grill Anise did not come up in the list last night. Maybe it's because it's after its hours, not sure. But let's go into Dairy Delight, and it still shows these tables as occupied, even though these devices were going into Super Grill Anise. Table is still registered as selected. So that's a problem. If a device has a restaurant selected and on this table selection screen there is a restaurant listed, any other tables registered to this device at any other restaurant location should be released. In other words, you can only be serving at one restaurant at a time. So on previous Programmer's Edition, they did have that problem, and they did fix that. So this problem is back. And the login screen here with the username and password not showing up, that's a new issue too. Never seen that before. So anyway, we'll log this guy out. Let's go back into Super Grill Anise. Still shows table 11 occupied by somebody, which I think was, who had table 11? So did you see that it said restaurant name? That's another problem it's having, but then it changed to Super Grill Anise. So on the other ones, the previous video I was trying to make, but it wasn't recording. The devices on iPhone stayed restaurant name instead of the actual name Super Grill Anise. So here's the table number 11 occupied, which I don't know which device has that. Must be my iPhone. Yep. Super Grill Anise. Okay. Okay. So log out. this table. So on this device here, I'm still at home, not leaving. That guy just got bumped out for some reason. Super Grill Anise. So let's do this guy, table 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy got bumped out too. Not sure why. This guy bumped out again. It says you left the restaurant, table released. So this is a toast pop-up from the previous programming that if you left the location. Current 360 Technosoft programming is supposed to be you've left. Do you want to release tables? But instead it's saying released. But if I go in as customer, I think it'll still receive notifications. So for Android devices, so the first 4 are Apple devices. These 4 selected tables. The next ones will be Android. Why does that keep bumping that guy out? You left the restaurant, table released. It must have a very short distance instead of a mile. Different from what 360 Technosoft has set. Okay. Select the table, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it says you left the restaurant, table released, but that guy was table number 6, and it still shows as occupied. As a matter of fact, let's log this guy out as waiter, go as dining customer, and see if this guy's going to get a notification. Super Grill Anise, table number 6. Continue, send a request. Close the app, waiter notified. No notification received. That's weird. See, now it lists it still here, shows it as still in the list of it. Sorry, your waiter's left the table. Okay, let's go back into Super Grill Anise. Server plea keeps stopping. Yep. App info. Mobile data, battery, 8% use since last fully charged. Storage 65.2 MB, memory 94 GB. Notifications allowed, permissions, location, allowed, allow all the time. Okay. Let's go back to this. See, it says restaurant name, then it changed to Grill Anise. Now, okay. But it, so shouldn't have left. I mean, I'm at, let's see, Super Grill Anise 0.21 miles away. Should not have drifted that much. That it did leave, and also it's not supposed to just release them from the tables. It's supposed to give the pop-up. You left. Are you sure? Yes. No. So anyway, put this guy back on table 6. Send a request. Waiter notified. seconds at 104, which is 105 here on this phone, so it did get it. And now the notifications are cleared. This over here says, sorry, your waiter's left. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. So I'm going to make sure on this one if the location has app permissions, server please, on. Oh, what's this? Improve accuracy? Improve accuracy. Use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth accurate location. Both are selected. Okay. Some of these Androids have high definition location versus not. Okay, just want to make sure that was also good. Okay, so over here I'm stationary, and I had previously selected table number 1. This guy is customer, table number 1, continue, send a request, countdown, 10-second counting down, waiter notified, nothing coming over here. It did get the notification listing, but no audio and no pop-up. Sorry, waiter left the table. Why did waiter leave the table? Let's see. Let's change location. Dickey's Barbecue, 0.03 miles away. Table 1. Dickey's Barbecue, 0.03 miles away. Table 1, send a request. Waiter notified. Nothing. Table 1 received. So it gets the notification listing, but not the audio or the pop-up. That's an iPhone. This is an iPhone. Sorry, waiter has left the table. Why did that happen? That's really weird. Close the app. Settings. And I had previously, before this, I had already selected allow to use always, but it gave me a pop-up on here to have this one use always, so it is selected as always. Settings. Connected. Server, please. Notifications. Allow. Okay. No notifications. Continue as table 1. Send a request. It says counting down, waiter notified. Now it gives the notification. Audio. Okay. Alright, so we're at Dickey's, and this guy is at table 15. Customer, sending it to this guy. Waiter notified.
Hello, a customer is requesting your service.
Alright, so now let's see what happens when I leave this location. Alright, and here is Dickey's right here to my left now, setting the distance to 0 on my trip, and let's see. I'm at 0.3 miles away now. Point 4. Point 5.
Hello, a customer is requesting your service.
Point 5. Got it. I'm at 0.7 mile. Point 8. Point 9. Waiter. I'm sorry, customer. All the other ones are waiters. 1.1 miles away. These are all connected to data with the Wi-Fi hotspot thing here. Okay, that one gave the pop-up. Alert, your tables are removed already. Okay. So it gave the temporary pop-up, but it's supposed to give a pop-up that stays up. Okay. So these 3 are still on. These are Androids. One of them is giving the alert. 2 or more. I thought it wasn't supposed to get the alert unless a trigger event, but actually it has gone out of the distance, so it would be good to get alert. Because they did. Well, has their tables been released? Because it said you left, tables are released, and it bumps the user out. On the customer, it says your tables have been released. So tables have been released, but you still want to give the audio alert to the waiter that the table's been released. Yes. Okay, great. But it's not supposed to get those tables, even if they drift outside of the location, are not supposed to be automatically released. It's supposed to give a question mark. Do you want, we've detected that you left. So it's not supposed to release the tables. It's supposed to give a pop-up. Looks like you left. Is that correct? And then if they don't answer it, and then if a trigger event comes across, which would then cause the tables to be released, then it would give the audio alert. And instead, it released the tables without asking for verification. Okay, this is just recording a startup. Just to see if by chance the user ID not being remembered shows up or not. Server please, table released. So it completely skipped over the login. It had me select the restaurant, but it didn't ask for the login credentials. Okay. Let's see on this one. At least it has a long on ID there. No internet, okay. Retry. So if it had no internet, it would, so here again, it went, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, so do 1, 2, it says no service. Let's see what the location usability is on this one, because it has me still at Tortilla House. Location always. No internet. Okay. So it's on my 2.4 gigahertz. I'm on Ian's Wi-Fi, 5 gigahertz. Change location, Super Grill and Ease. Now it puts me back in as customer. I was as a waiter, and it said it didn't have connection, but it did. Wi-Fi, 5 gigahertz. Now it went me to the waiter thing, to the customer thing. So that's really weird. So if I go back, well, let me go back. There's something here tripping up the app. So when you swipe it closed, it doesn't really close it. It just puts it in the background. Okay. Log out. Waiter. Now it has tables. Weird. Okay. Why is this one stuck at Tortilla House, which is far away from here? Okay. So I was trying to go in as waiter, wouldn't I? Hit continue and it lags. Close. Out of here. Table 1. Are you still serving table 1? It's asking. Why is that? So it gives the notification. Log out. Dining customer. Super Grill and Ease. Enter the table number. Oh, table 1. Oh, and this image, JPG, whatever that is. Server, please. All right, let's call this iPhone 5. We're not even going to really count it. All right, so let's take this guy, log him out, put him in as customer, Grill and Ease, table number 1. Table 1. Server, please. Yes, I am. Now it selects. Okay. Waiter notified. Counting down from 10 seconds. Table 1 requesting service. Phone's on silent. Got the notification.